One last thing I wanted to share that I learned during this journey in my life, walking Zach through this injury, was that God's not as rigid as I thought he was originally. There's a word in the Bible that's called co-laboring, which I really like. And I read a book called Co-Laboring with God during this time. And there's some stories in the Bible where you can change God's mind. And the one thing I'm thinking of was when Jesus was turning the miracle he did, turn the water into wine. Like his mom asked him to do it, and he's like, no, it's not my time yet. And then she told the servants, go get those things and fill them up and bring them over here. And then he did it. And then there was another time when God's talking to Moses, and God's angry with Israel, and he says, I'm going to destroy them. And Moses is like, why would you do that? And he says, you brought them all out of Egypt, and you did all this work. Why would you do that? And he says, okay, I won't. And I don't know where I'm going with this, but as I started to pray for people and kind of like let my vineyard heritage kind of come out, I realized that God wants to partner with me on the things that are important to me too. And that if I'm in a house or if I'm around somebody and that person is important to me, God sometimes lets me pick who I want to pray for. And sometimes he answers that prayer. And I'm not really sure why or how or what the formula is, but he's a lot less rigid than I originally thought.